Hello there, Flying Fox and Bounty Productions here. So, I'm going to be doing a different type of video. I'm going to be doing a tier ranking list video. Yeah, I've never done a tier ranking list before, but now I'm going to do it. And it's going to be super exciting, because I've seen loads of other YouTubers do that sort of stuff. So I thought maybe it's time that I should do one myself. So this one's going to be, so I'm going to be ranking, I think, every single locomotive from the LNER, which is designed by Edward Thompson. And, as you know, like, I'm not a big fan of Edward Thompson. Some of his designs suck, but some of his designs, like, most of his designs are pretty bad, but there are some gems in his designs, so he's not all that bad. But I just to make this video to make sure that, is he really the worst design of the LNER? Is he really the worst of the LNER? If there'll be more of the bad list of engines, then yes, he'll be still the worst. But if there's a list of the more decent or good engines, then he'll not be considered as the worst design of the LNER. So yeah, I'm absolutely excited about this. So let's just waste no more time, and let's just not waste any more time to get this show on the road. Okay, so here we are on our tier list, and I don't know why the C, E, S, A, D, B, F are there, but you can see I put images of the locomotives that'll be in this. So, and I've also on paper written out like their names, just in case I won't confuse them with some other type. So yeah, so the first one, the Thompson A1/1 Pacific. You know what? This engine, I'm gonna have to put it in the C. The reason why I'm putting it on the C is because it's not bad, but it's also not brilliant. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Thompson Pacifics because of their very hideous cylinders. That's the only thing I hate about. That's the thing I mostly hate about the Thompson Pacifics, is because of their cylinders, which they're like, why are they so moved back? Like I know some Great Western engines have the bi-slide, and it's because Great Western engine, that was their thing, but it's not. It doesn't work on an LNER engine. But the things I do like about the A1/1, their smoke deflectors are pretty unique. They kind of remind me of the LMS engine. It kind of does look great on it. So yeah, but I mostly love seeing these ones in BR Blue. Like, I've seen an image of, I think, Great Northern, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not an expert on the Thompson engines. I've seen an A1/1 in BR Blue, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, it's decent, it's not bad. So next one, the A2/1. I don't know whether I should put it on the C or the D. I'm gonna have to put it on the D, I think. It's because, I don't know, it's just not brilliant. I'm not a big fan of the A2/1. I also don't like the one with that tender. That tender just does not work on that type of engine. I know they do have bigger. I know some of them had the bigger tenders, like you expect on a typical LNER Express engine. But you know, I digress. I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. The A2/2. The A2/2. This one's in the worst. F. It's the worst Thompson. It's the worst of the Thompson engines. It's because, well, you're probably wondering why the A2/2 of all of the Thompson Pacifics. Like, all of them were pretty a little bit ugly. So why specifically A2/2? Well, I'll give you a clue. I'll tell you why I despise of the A2/2. Look, those not the big smoke, these tiny wind deflectors on the smoke box. It's just hideous. It kind of reminds me, it's kind of like an ugly version of the Polish OL49 smoke deflectors. I mean, that's very tiny and very ugly. Like, I don't know if you go and count them as smoke deflectors, but I'm calling them anyways. and also that they were rebuilds of the LNER Gresley P2s, one of my favorite locomotives from Sir Nigel Gresley. My first favorite from Gresley is the A4. My second favorite is the A3 or A1. But you know, like the A2 stroke 2s were all rebuilds of the P2s. Like, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I just absolutely despise of them. They absolutely suck. Okay, look, I know Edward Thompson had good intentions when making it, but it didn't really turn out the way it should have. It didn't turn out how we imagined. Like, I do feel kind of sad. The A2 Strokes 2s could have been good. I know he was trying to the P2s were not fully successful, and he tried to make them better, but it somehow a little bit, in my opinion, just made them worse. Also, making them from express engines to mixed traffic engines. That's the second thing that I mostly despise about the A2 Stroke 2. So yeah, this is the worst of the LNER, so it's straight onto the F. The worst one. Just burn the scrapyards. So the A2 Stroke 3. Okay, I think this one has to go to B. It's because it's not. For me, it's probably the best out of the Thompson Pacifics, in my opinion. I have no idea why. Is it because I don't know. Is it because it's just... I don't know why the A2 Stroke 3 is my favorite of all the Thompson Pacifics. I just like it. I don't know. I don't have that much to say about the A2 Stroke. No, it's my favorite of the Thompson Pacifics, so it goes to the B. It's not perfect, but it's also not bad. The B1. Oh, now we're talking. The LNER B1. This goes to the S tier. The B1 is my favorite of the Thompson Pacifics. It's awesome. I love its looks. I love when like even though it's a very small, a medium-sized tender engine, it's absolutely great as an express engine. I don't know. No, I think it's mixed. No, it's a mixed traffic engine. But like they do work. Like anyway, like even if they are mixed traffic engines or not, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy who likes them. Like I said, I'm not a guy who is an expert on trains. I'm just a guy who just likes trains. So the B1s, they are my favorites. I just can't argue. Like you can't argue with me about saying that. Like if anyone who says that the B1s are bad, I don't understand why. But you guys have your own opinions. This is all entirely my opinion. So if you guys disagree, that's completely fine. If you guys disagree with anything I say or whatever I rant about with engines that you actually like but I do not like, then that's completely fine. I don't want to start any arguments or anything. This is just all totally opinion based. So the next one, gonna have to use the paper now because I'm a bit confused with that one. The B3 Stroke 3. What even is that? I don't even know what the B3 Stroke. It just kind of looks like the B1. Only that it has a little bit of differences with it. I don't know if it's the boiler or is it something else. I don't know. That's just something different about that. Like, it goes to the E tier. It just goes to the E tier. It's just... I'm not a big fan of it. I don't even know what even it is. Now the next one, the B16 Stroke 3. It has to go to the C tier. It's decent, but it's not good. It's not great, but also not bad too. I mean, like, I do prefer the original B16s, but this one, it kind of looks like it. No, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna put this to the B along with the A2 Stroke 3. I mean, like, I think it looks great. It looks fine. So, to use my paper again, the B2. Again, what even is that thing? It just looks like the B1 or the B3 Stroke 3. I'm gonna put on the D tier along with the A2 Stroke 1. What is it with these strokes in the class name? It's just so confusing. I don't need an explanation why. Cause, I'm not even into Thompson engines, but I'm still confused, like because of these strokes and stuff. Like in that class they have a stroke on there, like the A2 Stroke 2, the A2 Stroke 3. It's just so confusing. You just sometimes do not know which one's which. Now the K1 Stroke 1. Oh, this has to go to the A tier. I absolutely love the K1-1. I don't know, there's just something about it that makes it look great. Like, I don't know if it's the running board. Like the running board's very unique, or is it because of its looks? I don't know. It just looks unique, and because that it's in the A tier. I don't know what, but I just love it. It's not as perfect as the B1. Like the B1's the ultimate. It's the ultimate favorite of mine. But I don't know. I just love the K1-1. They're great. Now the K5, which kind of looks like the Grizzly K3. I'm not a big fan of the K5. Sorry, I'm gonna put out the E tier or D tier. I think the D tier. I'm not a big fan of the K5. I don't even know what that is. The L1s goes on to the A tier along with the K1-1. The L1 tank. I love these tank engines. Like I know they had some flaws and stuff, and or maybe because of that, none of them were preserved. But I absolutely would love to see an L1 in preservation. They are absolutely beautiful. I love the L1 tank engines. Now the O1, the O1 280. I'm gonna have to put it on the B tier. It's not bad. It's also not the best. It's just generic looking in a way. It's not bad, but it's definitely not the best either. So now for the last one, the Q1, not the Bullet Q1, the Thompson Q1 080 tank engine. The Q1. God, I think I have to put it on the C tier. Like, I have mixed opinions about it. It's both good, but also not. It's just decent. It's not the best, but it's also unique. It's unique. No, I should not put on. No, I'm gonna put on the B tier. I think it's like it just looks unique. Those side tanks, the wheel arrangement. Like an 080 tank engine, it kind of reminds me of a Raven Q6. It's probably the tank engine version of Q6. Instead of they're both 080s, but like the Q1's a tank engine and the Q6 is a tender engine. So I think so. Yeah, this is it for me ranking every single. I think maybe every single locomotive designed by Edward Thompson. So yeah, the best one is the LNER Thompson B1. Love it, adore it, and the worst one, the O2-2, for ruining the LNER P2's legacy. Even though they were rebuilt so that they could be a bit improved, but I digress. These things are the worst. I absolutely despise you, A2-2. I'm sorry to all the fans who like the A2-2. I apologize, but I can't help myself but rant about it. I can't help it. Like if you like them, then I respect your opinion. But like if I respect your opinion, you have to respect mine too. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I do not want to start any arguments or conflicts or arguments about. No, I already just said that. No conflicts or arguments about these engines. I'm just here to just express my opinions and put them on a tier list. I just want to do a tier list, and yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like the video and subscribe. The subscribe button is just down there. It's free. You can just click the button and then you'll subscribe. There's no payment required. That's the first time I actually said that. Anyway, so follow my DeviantArt and Instagram too, which you can go to my bio and then you can just see my Instagram and DeviantArt, and also go to my website where you can download some stuff for trains if you guys have trains. And again, haven't said that before at the ending of my videos. I'm gonna have to really stop talking before I lose my voice, cause like I haven't even catch my breath yet. I've been talking non-stop for the last, what, 15 minutes? And by the time this, I think now 15 minutes. I can actually see like how long I've been recording for, so yeah, about 15 minutes or so. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe, and yeah, you know that drill, blah blah blah, you're gonna be getting pretty sick of me saying that. Yeah, goodbye, and I'm gonna go catch my breath, because I just been spending a load of time just trying to figure out how to work on a tier list and setting this video up, and also I've been also recovering from a cold. I have a bit of a red nose, so I have a bit of a cold, but it's healing slightly. Yeah, so yeah, gotta get going now, and thank God I have this. I don't even know what I'm saying. What's wrong with me? Oh, guys, have a nice day. Just gonna roll away in my wheelchair. You didn't see everything.